Is still being done to clean up the damaged reactors at contaminated areas. Some debris has been removed, but the work is time-consuming and complex. Terrence Terashima went to see it firsthand and reports how it's affected villagers' lives.
It's another day in temporary housing not far from Fukushima city. Keiichi Hasegawa has gotten used to the life here, but never felt comfortable. He and his family were driven out from their home after high levels of radiations covered his village on March 2011. The government say decommissioning of Fukushima No. 1 nuclear power plant is moving as planned. Spent fuel rods were taken out from the reactors, debris are being cleared and slowly approaching to the meltdown reactors. Villages are being decontaminated, and officials said it will not be long until residents are able to return home. The government is aiming to complete the return of displaced residents by March 2017. Hasegawa is angry that no safety reassurance was given.
I
don't think my 8 family members will ever live together again. My parents want to return home here, so naturally I would have to return as well. But I do not think I can do anything in a place so contaminated with radiation.
Hasegawa used to have a large farm here. Dairy cattle, wild boars, vegetables and rice fields, which he thinks he will never be able to make living with it again. People will never trust the Fukushima brand.
I used to be able to say, I made this. It's very tasty. I would never be able to say that again, even if it clears all the inspections for radiation levels. As a farmer, I would never be able to guarantee it's safe and good to eat.
Hasegawa said it would mean very little just to scrape 5 centimeters of the top of the soil and say it is safe. These contaminated wastes are stacked in fields for years until it is removed just before the residents return. This valley at the edge of Iidate village used to be covered with rice fields all the way up to the foot of that mountain. And Mr. Hasegawa used to live in that house, and he used to grow his rice around this area. Iidate Mura is undergoing decontamination process at the moment, and in that process this whole valley will be covered with 20 feet of contaminated soil. Residents criticize the government for trying to close the book and hide the bitter truth and clean up the country's image before Olympic in 2020. Many residents are now faced with choices before they are driven once again from their temporary housing in 1.5 years. Terrence, Terashima, CCTV, Tokyo.